Students, this video is for class 7, chapter number 14, electric currents and circuits, page number 161 of physics. It is the third part of this chapter. In last video, we have completed the chapter, we have completed the theory. In this video, we are going to see the exercise. Okay, now in exercise, okay, it is on page number 169. Question number A is choose the correct option. Now I am going to read the question and only the answer you have to mark the answer. Okay, after that you have to write everything in your notebook. So first question is, which of this is not a part of circuit? Answer is current. D is the answer. Second, based on which of the following effects of current does an electric fuse work? Answer is A, heating effect. Heat produced in a wire due to current flowing through it is not dependent on. So answer is C, the melting point of the wire. Question number 4, which of these uses the heating effects of electricity? Answer is D. Answer is D, that is 2 and 4. Answer is D of question number 4, that is 2 and 4. Fifth, which of the following has a heating element with a low melting point? So answer is C, fuse. 6. A solenoid carrying a current behaves like A or an. It is bar magnet. B. Answer is B, bar magnet. The electric bell has an dash, that is electromagnet. B, electromagnet. Which of these are not properties of electromagnets? Answer is B, 2 and 3. B, 2 and 3. Next is objective type questions, that is Phillips. So in Phillips, first answer is a depiction of an electric current using symbol is called a circuit diagram. It is called as circuit diagram. So first answer is circuit. First answer is circuit. Second, current can flow in a circuit only when it is closed. Answer is closed. Okay, first is circuit, second is closed. Third one, if the positive and negative wires in an electric circuit touch accidentally, a dash circuit can result. It is short circuit. It is called as short circuit. S-H-O-R-T, short. Third answer is short. Fourth, the filament of an electric bulb is made up of a metal which has a dash melting point. Answer is high. Answer is high. So first answer is circuit, second is closed, third is short, and fourth is high. Next is true or false. A battery in a circuit can consist of only one cell. A battery in a circuit consists of only one cell. So it is false. So first answer is false. I will write it here. First is false. First is false. Second, it is on page number 170. On page number 170, the electrical filaments and elements are usually made up of materials with high resistance to electricity. So answer is true. Answer is true. Third, a solenoid consists of two or more connected cells. Answer is false. Fourth one, the electric bulb is based on the magnetic effect of electric current. Again our answer is false. So fourth is false. And fifth is, a doorbell rings because of the repeated closing and breaking of an electric circuit. So it is true. First is false, second true, third false, fourth false, fifth is true. Clear? Now we will go for short answer question, that is D, answer in brief. Now in this, it is D part, right? It is question number D. So we will mark it as D1. First question will be D1, second will be D2, D3 and so on. Okay, so we'll mark it as D and respective question number. Okay, so first is, what is an electric circuit? It is on page number 161. So on page number 161, what is an electric circuit? Here in the para of electric circuit, second last line, an electric circuit is a closed path in which the electric current flows. So you have to mark from an electric circuit to current flows, that is your D1. Okay, so it is first, so D1. So from electric circuit to current flows, that is D1. Second question, draw the circuit symbols for. Okay, Now the naming is given here. You have to draw the symbols for this. So draw the circuit symbols for, it is on page number 162. Okay, so on page number 162, first is said a battery of 2 cells. We have to draw a battery of 2 cells. So we will mark it as D21. Okay, then D22, D23, D24. Okay, so D21 is a battery of 2 cells. So it is also on page number 162. All of them are present on page number 162, a battery of 2 cells. So here it is a symbol of battery. You can see that it is on page number 162, B, battery. So you just have to draw this symbol, okay, for battery with 2 cells. So it is D21. Next is a switch in the off position. So it is open switch. Okay, when the switch is open, it is in off condition. So the answer is E. Okay, open switch. You have to draw the symbol of the switch. Next is a switch, a bulb. Okay, third one is a bulb. So the bulb symbol is D. You have to draw this D1. Okay, next is a connecting wire. You have to draw C. That is a slipping line. Okay, that is current wire. Clear with this? So it is all of them are present on page number 162. Next is draw a simple circuit diagram of a circuit that includes a bulb and an open circuit. So for that, this is the diagram. Okay, you have to draw this. You have to pause the video and just draw the diagram. This is D3. This is D3. So this type of diagram you should draw. A circuit diagram with a cell, next open switch and a bulb. So this is the circuit diagram, D3. Next, D4 is name the 3 electrical devices each that utilizes the following effects of current: heating effect and magnetic effect. So you have to write for heating effect and magnetic effect. So the examples I have written again here in the notebook. You have to copy them. Okay, so it is here for heating effect. You have to give 3 examples of heating effect and 3 examples of magnetic effect. So 3 examples of heating effect are electric bulb, electric iron and water heater. Next, for magnetic effect, it is electric bulb, speaker and cell phone. Clear? You have to pause the video and copy down the answer. Next question is, what is an electromagnet? What is an electromagnet? Fifth question is, what is an electromagnet? Again that it is D, right? D5. So D5 is this. You have to copy it. And current carrying coil of wire wound on a iron core which acts as a magnet as long as electric current flows through the coil is an electromagnet. So this is your answer, D5. Again it is in textbooks, means D3, D4, D5 is here. Next is sixth. Okay, in an electromagnet, what is the advantage of iron core? Again D6 is also here, right? So D3, D4, D5 and this is D6. Okay, this is D6. So the answer is the iron core in an electromagnet increases the magnetic effect several times. This much is the answer. Clear? So D3, D4, D5 and D6, they are all present over here in the notebook. Next we will go for E question, that is answer in detail. E is answer in detail. We will first answer is not present in your textbook. First answer again I have written in the notebook. You have to copy it from there, and rest of the questions are present in the notebook. So we will just do markings of them from the textbook. So first question is, draw a diagram of a circuit that can be used to light an electric bulb using a battery of 3 cells as the power source and the switch. Now look here, in earlier question you have to means draw the circuit using only one cell. So we have drawn here only one cell, but now they told us to draw battery of 3 cells. That's why the circuit remains the same, only the number of cells increases, that is number 1, 2 and 3. So we have to draw 3 cells in series and then a switch and a bulb. So this is E1. Clear? This is E1. Next is we will go for E2. Now why is a fuse wire necessary in a circuit? How does it work? It is on page number 163. E2, page number 163. On page number 163 you can see that here it is the fuse para, right? The fuse para. So you have to start from, every electric circuit has a maximum amount of electricity, right? So you have to start from every electric circuit in which you don't have to write this bracket. don't write the bracket section. Okay, means you have to just write the things which are not in the bracket. Cut the bracket once. You have to write every electric circuit has a maximum amount of electricity that it can carry sometimes due to a short circuit. Then continue on the next page. A great increase, you don't have to write the bracket. Okay, so a great increase of current can occur suddenly in the circuit. The wires then get overheated and the insulation may catch fire. The fire can spread and cause heavy damage to life and property. To prevent this, a fuse is included in every circuit. Okay, a fuse is included in every circuit. Now this is the answer of first question. Second question, what it is, how does it work, right? The E2 has two questions, right? First and second. So how does it work? Now you have to explain how does it work. For that, it consists of an alloy that has a low melting point fitted on a surface made of a porcelain or glass. When the current in the circuit increases because of some fault, the wire becomes hot and melts, thus breaking the circuit. Means you have to write from page number 163 every circuit till every circuit on page number 164. After that, again in continuation, you have to write it consists of an alloy till the second row, first, second, third, fourth, fifth line, thus breaking the circuit. So understood? This is E2. This is E2 and it is on page number 163 and 164. Okay, first answer is 163, second is 164. Question number 3. Draw the structure of an electric bulb and describe how it works. Draw the structure of electric bulb and describe how it works. So page number 163. Okay, page number 163 it is there. On page number 163 you can see here the whole paragraph, the electric bulb or the incandescent lamp. Okay, in this you have to write the whole para from the electric bulb to when white hot. Okay, so the electric bulb when white hot, and you have to include the bulb diagram also. Okay, so you have to write the whole answer, the electric bulb till when white hot, as well as the diagram of the bulb. Okay, this is E3. This is E3. You have to write the whole answer. This is E3. Next is E4. What is a solenoid? Outline in experiment to demonstrate the magnetic effect of an solenoid. Now here are again there are two questions. First we will write what is solenoid, then we have to write down the experiment. Okay, so it is on page number 165. On page number 165 you can see here, first you have to describe what is a solenoid. So a solenoid, here you can see a magnetic field to a solenoid para. In that you have to mark from a solenoid is a long cylindrical coil of wire that acts like a magnet. When current is flowing through it, the solenoid even has poles at the opposite ends like a bar magnet does. So this is the description of what is a solenoid. Next they have told us to write the experiment also. So the experiment is here, activity 14.4. in that you have to mark from point 1 to point 5. You have to write all the 5 points. Here you can see that from point 1 2 3 4 5 you have to write from wind the length of copper wire till the magnetic effect extends. Clear? Means first you have to describe the solenoid. A solenoid till magnet does, then you have to write from wind the length to effect extends. This is E4. The whole answer is E4. Next question is fifth question. Fifth question is, with the help of a diagram explain the working of an electrical bell. Okay, with the help of diagram explain the working of an electric bell. It is on page number 160. Wait a minute. 7. It is on page number 167. Clear? So you have to write this answer from page number 167. E5, page number 167. On page number 167, now again you have to mention what is electric bell, then you have to write its working. Means again there are two questions, right, included in one question. So on page number 167, the electric bulb para, in that you have to mark the electric bulb is a simple device. From there to the second row, second line makes a sound. Okay, I'll read the whole answer, just mark it. The electric bulb The electric bell is a simple device that uses an electromagnet to make sound. It is used as a doorbell in homes. The electric bell has a soft iron bar that is attached to a hammer through a spring. The iron bar is placed in front of an electromagnet. When the circuit is complete, the hammer hits the gong and makes a sound. So you have to mark till makes a sound. After that, you have to describe the working of an electric bell. So the working is given in steps wise, that is step 1, step 2 and step 3. So you have to start writing from step 1, the whole step 1, step 2, step 3, and next is you have to write till page number 168. On page number 168 till the end of first row, that is producing a ringing sound as long as the switch is kept placed. So the last line is the switch is kept pressed. So you have to mark till the switch is kept pressed. Okay, it starts from step 1. You have to write step 2, step 3. After step 3, you have to write this whole till the switch is kept pressed. Understood? It is E5. And also you have to draw the diagram of the bell. You have to draw the diagram of the bell. It is given on page number 167. Okay, you have to draw the diagram. Understood? Means your answer begins from here. The electric bell, you have to write this. The electric bell till makes a sound. After that, step 1, step 2, step 3. Then on 168, whole this thing till the switch is kept pressed. And also you have to draw the diagram of the bell. With this, the chapter ends. Okay, so this was E5.